Acting was not my first career choice. I grew up playing baseball, so I thought I was going to be Ken Griffey Jr. I was working at Nike Outlet at around the age of 18 or 19, and I was approached by a producer of a play called Hollywood Comes to the Emerald Coast, and he gave me his card and he said I should audition for the play. I was scared to death. I went in, I booked a small role, and pretty much I got bit by the acting bug, and the rest is history.
Being an actor was not my first choice. I had dreams of being an athlete, played football and basketball in high school. I actually had my first acting job in high school. And when I saw the impact that me being a black man joining the play at that time where it wasn't too many blacks in the plays, or males for that matter, I was in the play, and a lot of my teammates from the football team, basketball team came out just to laugh at me, poke at me a little bit. But that following season, so many athletes and black actors came out to the play. And when I saw that impact, it made me say, wow, I think this is something I want to continue to do.
Actually, I went to school to study journalism and play basketball. There were two problems. One, I couldn't type. And two, I wasn't very good at basketball. Now, I thought I was good until I got to the Big Ten and I was playing against, Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, and, that's the guys from my era, and I wasn't that good at all. But I discovered in the meantime that the thing that I really loved was acting. It never felt like work to me, even when we were working. In this game, you gotta need it more than you want it. And if you really love it, and you feel like you wouldn't be complete without it, then this is the career for you. And you're gonna have your ups and downs, but you're going to encounter something that you love every time you do it. And that's something rare that not a lot of people get to do.
I think the funny thing is it always was. I just didn't believe that I could do it or have the confidence to do it. But everything that I did was sort of leading up to becoming an actor, traveling, working in the nonprofit world, interacting with people, doing presentations, public speaking skills, having to memorize. There's so many little things that I could look back into my career prior to this that has helped me and benefited me since I've been starting acting.
Acting was not my first choice. I was actually in the mental health field for 12 years, and I was making a transition into physical therapy. Then I got an opportunity to train in New York at this acting conservatory, and I was kind of at a crossroads. I was like, you can stick to playing it safe and, get certified in physical therapy and continue to do acting on the side, or you can take a chance and do something that you love full time. So I prayed about it, and it was all she wrote. I'm on this journey.
Acting has always been my first choice of career. I've been doing plays since I was 7, so it's never veered one way or the other. There have been things that I've had to do to sustain that dream, but it's always been acting from day one.
Acting was not my first career choice. I didn't get into it until I was about 20 years old. So, somewhere in there, 19, 20. So I'm definitely a late bloomer. I've always been into movies, watching them and enjoying them. I never wanted to partake as far as acting. I think what sparked it for me was just seeing how sets were built. I was on a production at North Carolina School of the Arts, and seeing how the thesis program turned out and the seniors there took this hollowed out club and built it and made it a functional club. Amazed me, with cloth and string and extras and lights, and all of a sudden this place becomes this fully functioning jumping club. And I was really amazed at that. So I think that's where I got bit with the bug. It was like, I want to find out more about this. I want to find out what this movie magic is.
When I was in middle school, I really was interested in science. I was interested in the human anatomy and looking at the pictures and stuff. I wanted to be a heart surgeon. But once I got to high school, my freshman year of high school, I was in my first musical for my school, and I loved everything about it. What I loved about it so much was that I was surrounded by people that like doing the same things that I like doing.